Hey guys, it's Wexdarn here, and welcome to the February/March update for 2015. Sorry I didn't do one of these last month, got sidetracked quite a bit, and I figured since we're already like halfway through March, might as well combine the two, you know. Yeah, how have you guys been? See, there's a lot happened since the January update, and saying that the January update itself was kind of... Well, I got really sick, so couldn't really do a lot. I did actually film another update before that, but then when I got like really sick, I figured, you know, a lot of the stuff I was planning on doing that I said in that one, I'm not really going to be able to do. So, you know, it is sort of shot myself in the foot, and I figured the more accurate version would be that I was sick, because I was, so yeah. Well, anyway, I've been going around doing stuff. I've finally got a solution for the whole channel art thing, because I've been saying I wanted to replace it for a while, but I've got basically no actual, you know, creative drawing art, you know, skill. So, yeah, what I have actually got an idea for, though, is, like, I'm approaching a friend about actually hiring her to basically do an art commission for the channel. And, she's at uni, and, like, she said, it'll take me a while anyway, and I can't really do it while there's exams up and coming. But I can, you know, hire her to do an art commission for the channel, and that'll be really great, because she's a pretty great artist, so, and miles and miles and miles above whatever I could do. So yeah, I mean, like, so yeah, hopefully at some point in the coming months, when she's not that busy with uni work, that'll be sorted. And like, even though I've been saying I've been wanting to get it changed for a while, and I've still not done it myself, I've at least got something there now, you know? I've got a plan. It's there. It's good. It will happen. It's just a case of uni getting in the way first. But other than that, that stuff is sorted, so yay, finally. I feel like that was a good step. Let's see, I managed to get videos out, like, I managed to get the Castlevania playthrough out that I did alongside ViralVrac/Johnny, and I really enjoyed doing that. I thought that was great. It was my first time using the sort of, like, post-commentary sort of setup that we did. Because, I mean, I've done post-commentary before, but I've not done it with another person and with editing. Like, if you've seen channels like Hellfire Comms, or Brain Scratch, or Find the Computer Room, it was basically in that sort of style, and I'm pretty big fans of those channels, so like I just wanted to, you know, test the format, see how it goes. I enjoyed it, like, I thought it was pretty good. Like, I hope you guys liked it, I hope that you enjoyed it, and I think my favourite part, like, it was my least favourite part to film, but it was a great part to actually come back to in the commentary, was just the fight that I had at the end with Dracula in Castlevania. Like, that fight was horrible for me to record, but I got a kick out of actually doing the commentary over it, so that's pretty great, you know? And I will be doing Castlevania 2 and 3 in that format with Johnny still, and we'll be doing that at some point in the future. Is like, Castlevania 2, pretty easy game, so I can get that recorded pretty easily, but Castlevania 3 is it's the hardest Castlevania for the NES, and considering Castlevania is already classed as a hard game, Castlevania 3 is like, it'll kill me basically. But yeah, that's something to look forward to, and I'm glad I managed to get that out, and I'm glad I actually did enjoy that format, because, you know, like I said, I'm pretty big fans of channels that use that format. So yeah. I also managed to finally get out another 1 year on review, and I know I've always got excuses up my sleeves for it, but like as well as something else that kind of put me off working on stuff for a little bit, which I'll go into later. I had, other plans. I went and visited my girlfriend for like nearly a week or so, and I'm not blaming her at all. It's just that can throw off your work schedule a bit and stuff like that. And yeah, but I managed to get it done, and I always say this, but I do think I'm getting better at getting some sort of editing pattern, and it all comes with experience, really. And it might help if I do make the reviews shorter than I have been doing. But there was a lot to talk about in this one, so yeah. I mean, I estimate in the future, like, my reviews will come somewhere between the 10 and 20 minute mark. But that one just had a lot for me to talk about, so yeah. I mean, the Nintendo one, that was because I was doing, like, basically 12 games in one. But this... yeah, I'll admit I was nitpicking some of it, but I do think that game is pretty flawed. But yeah, if you haven't seen it, go check the 1 year on review for Sonic Racing Transformed. I know it's weird because whilst I was filming it, and like not filming it, whilst I was editing it, I had videos that had people, mention the Sonic Racing game in the background, and like the one I was reviewing, and they were praising it. So it was like, am I wrong here? But like, I what can I say? I found a fair few faults with it, but yeah, yeah, I'm glad I finally managed to get another one out, and I don't think I mentioned this, but like, the banner on the channel, which at the moment mine's like one of the default ones that YouTube can give you. There's like little clickable buttons, and like I've got like my Tumblr on there, I've got my Twitter on there, and like for some reason the very first link you put up is always it always has to have text before the icon, and like it's the only one that does that. But like so what I'm basically doing with that is, because I don't put out reviews as often as I do Let's Plays and stuff, I'm saying like, okay, very first link will be my most recent review. So yeah, like that's how that's gonna go from now on. I'll update it every time I release a review, and I think that's a pretty good idea, and I'm totally not stealing that from anyone. But like a lot of people just link a second channel there, and I don't have a second channel. So yeah, that's what I'm doing with it, and it's the best sort of idea I came up with, really. Well, like I said, yeah, I clearly came up with it, but like, yeah, it's the best idea that's been put forward to, replace like that. So yeah, I don't know why they need that first link to be a text link, but it's there. I think it's a decent use for it. Let's see. This has been in the works for a while, I know. Part was released ages ago. Finally got everything all set up properly. And yeah, I'm talking about the Super Smash Bros. Melee Let's Play. And like, I've actually got it. I'm trying to get this in shot properly, but I've got it like planned out. Like I've like those are like the first six stages that were in the first episode. Then I've got like who's coming up next, and then I've got all the like, so that's just adventure mode planned out, because I need to remind myself what order I'm recording it in, and like because of the fact it's a 100% thing, I need to like, I've pretty much just finished re-recording the first 6 stages over again, like with the first 6 characters, sorry. Because there's something I'm going to be going for in that playthrough, and I'm an idiot for going for it, basically. But it needs me to keep tabs on every character, and because I lost my memory card, I need to play through all the characters again. And like, if you watch that playthrough, you'll understand, but you won't understand for a while because like it doesn't come up for ages. But yeah, I need to record all the characters. I need to record all the fights all the characters have. Like, jeez, I may be going about this, kind of the wrong way, but I don't know. Like, I think it'll pay off in the end. I don't know. So whilst I was staying at my girlfriend's for a week or so in February, I thought it'd be nice to have a couple of co-op games there that we can play through together. Be nice. So what I got myself was Hyrule Warriors and also Lego Marvel Superheroes. And like, girlfriend's a big fan of the Lego games, and she likes Marvel, so that was pretty great. And she really enjoyed Hyrule Warriors, which I thought she would, considering she liked the Zelda part of Nintendo Land, and it's a lot like that, to be honest. But like, yeah, so Lego Marvel, I really like. I think it's fun. It's really made me love Mr. Fantastic a lot more. And not like I didn't like him in the first place, but I love what they do with him. And like I love his combat style, I love his running style, I love his transformation into a teapot. I love the fact that he glides through the air on himself. I think that's great. I also really, really love the Lego Marvel Superheroes Overworld, which is New York City. Just fly around New York City. Like, I think that's really great. Like in the other Lego games, you sort of get, you've got your own hub world. So like in Star Wars, it's the Cantina. In Harry Potter, it's Hogwarts, but like Hogwarts is all segmented off in different pieces. Like, there's loading screens separating certain areas. And in Lego Marvel Superheroes, it's just an open New York City. And I love that. Like, it's great to just go flying around in that. And also, Iron Man is he's kind of a bit OP. Like, in the Lego games, you'll typically have like situations where you need like one character, because like, ooh, this one character can jump higher than the others, or ooh, this area can only be accessed by characters who are bounty hunters, or this character. Like, I'm drawing off a lot of Lego Star Wars here, because like, this character can only Force users can go in here, only droids can go in here. Like, Lego Star Wars is the other Lego game I've had the most experience with, but like, you get what I'm saying here. Like, you need certain characters to do certain things, and like in Lego Marvel Superheroes, it's like only certain characters can bust open silver blocks. Iron Man can do that. Only certain characters can bust open gold blocks. Iron Man can do that. Only certain characters can fly. Iron Man. Only smart characters can get in this area. Iron Man. It's sort of like he can do pretty much anything you want him to in the game, and also because his weapons are long range, you can just fly in the air and just lock onto people with that. So yeah, Iron Man's a little OP, but it's fun to play as. Oh, and another thing about the Lego games is I enjoy them, but I think they can only be properly enjoyed with 2 players, and they get kind of boring when you're on your own for a while, because you're just running around just smashing the same stuff over and over again to get more studs, and it just sort of all blends together after a while. Like, when you're in 2-player, it's more enjoyable, I feel. So yeah. And then there's Hyrule Warriors, which I also really enjoyed. I feel like I'm in a similar position to a lot of people when picking up this game, in that I have no experience with Dynasty Warriors, but I like The Legend of Zelda, and that's a bit of an understatement. But yeah, so I'm not sure how many, you know, how many mechanics are actually from Dynasty Warriors, how many were included from Legend of Zelda, how many of them are just Dynasty Warriors with a Zelda skin. But I feel like a lot of the Zelda stuff is integrated pretty well into it. You know, like I feel like, you know, stuff like the magic meter and like hearts and yeah. And I also really love like the character selection for a lot of this. And as you can, you know, clearly see, I'm playing as the best character in the game, obviously. I don't know why he's a fire elemental character, but you know, how do you not love Tingle though? Like one of my character predictions for Smash 4 was Tingle. It's kind of, you know, I didn't get that right, but playing as him in Hyrule Warriors, it's close enough. It's close enough. Yeah, what can I say? I really enjoy it. Like, it's kind of halfway between mindlessly mashing your way through enemies and having a tactical strategy sort of thing. And like, unlike Lego, it's still really fun as a one-player thing. And the second player just makes things a lot more fun. And like when me and my girlfriend were playing through it, we felt like it was, you know, like a good team effort, because, you know, you could basically navigate to where you were needed on the field, and like you could prioritize tasks. You can say, right, you go over here, I'll go over here, and like together we'll win it, you know. But yeah, like we didn't play through too much together, but we do want to play a lot more. And yeah, I'm just enjoying my time with Tingle, and I'm really surprised how much was included both as free and as purchasable DLC. But yeah, there's a lot of content there, like, and I really enjoy it. So yeah, and once again, Tingle is the best character, clearly. But getting back to like LPs and stuff, as well as Super Smash Bros. Melee, I'm not really sure what else I want to put up, because I don't feel like I could consistently put up Melee, because if you've seen the first episode, there's a lot of editing involved in the way I handle the Smash Bros. Series. Like, if you've seen the first Smash Bros. Game, even, you see there's a lot of editing involved in how I handle the Smash Bros. Series. But so I'm not sure if I want to put up something else alongside it or not. But what I'm thinking is I want to get a lot of sequels done. So, you know, I want to get, like, in fact, I was thinking of like doing Zelda 2 for a while, and then like just as like, you know what, today I will record Zelda 2. Like, Game Grumps was uploading. I'm like, oh, okay. But instead that, I did. I actually really enjoyed the Game Grumps playthrough. Like, it's been my favourite one for a while. That Game Grumps playthrough. So yeah. But like I was like, yeah, I'll record Zelda 2 because I really enjoyed Zelda 2, and then no. So I'm gonna give Zelda 2 a little while. I still need to get back to Pokemon TCG. I had like a big list of stuff of like games I've done and then like sequels I could do. The only sequel I'm not ruling out. The only sequel I am ruling out, as like I'm going to be playing this next, is Beautiful Joe 2, because yeah, like I need to practice that. Like, the Beautiful Joe games, like, and I did the first one, and like they're not forgiving, so I need to practice that. But like, you could be seeing sequels to potentially any other game I've done on the channel. At the moment, I'm feeling, I don't know. Like I was on this bit talking. Like, I'm like, I'm feeling Spyro 2, but I'm like, wait, there's other games I could be playing. But yeah, like Spyro 2 is definitely up there. Like, I've been saying that for a while as well. I want to get to that, but there's a lot I want to get to. But yeah. yeah, I'll have some stuff I want to like probably floating in this region, because even though I didn't mean it to get there, that's probably going to be a nice region to put stuff up in where you can still completely see me, and like I can have stuff flowing there. Like I might carry on this from now on. Actually, I feel like a newscaster. I've got like a screen I can put there. Like it's great. But yeah, like so. Plus I've never been keen on getting that shelf in the video, and I can't really help it. You know, it's just awkwardly there in the corner. But now this might seem like a weird thing to sort of bring up on one of these things itself, but like I've been thinking about how I actually want to do these vlog update things, and like I want to sort of keep them kind of directly focused. Like I was about to say, like probably the most vain thing I've ever said of like I want to keep them focused on me. But you know what I mean, I want to keep them sort of on the channel, on what I've personally done, because like there's always stuff that's gone on that's like related to, you know, stuff I'm interested in, but not necessarily what this channel is about. Not saying this channel's, you know, all about me, but like for example, if I like, you know, just stuff that's happened in like gaming news, and like I was sort of doing that for a while. I'm sort of like, yeah, but it isn't really about this channel. It's not really keeping you guys updated on what's going on, you know, with me or the channel. Again, that sounds so vain. It sounds almost narcissistic, but like you get what I'm saying, right? Like it's sort of yeah, here's my thoughts on this thing that's completely irrelevant to the channel or like what's gone on in my own personal time. But you know, like I sort of so I feel like I'm gonna cut out like almost completely, if not, you know, cut down at the very least, that stuff that's gone on in like gaming news and culture and stuff. So yeah, like I'm just because I want to keep this sort of relevant to the channel, relevant to me, relevant so you guys know what's been going on exactly, because you don't necessarily care about my thoughts on what some guy, some developer at a conference or whatever has necessarily said about gaming and the audience at large, you know, because I think previous me might have brought it up, but like, so yeah, I'm just saying I want to keep this sort of more focused, more controlled, and like I feel like this time around at least I've been doing a pretty decent job of doing that. So I mean, obviously there are some times when big news stories will like overlap with like my channel sort of thing. For instance, the Nintendo Let's Play rules, considering a majority of my stuff is Nintendo content, I feel like that overlapped with mine, and like I gave my 2 cents on that topic, you know. So unless there's like a story that, you know, personally, you know, really affects me or affects the channel in any particular way, or, you know, potentially affects the channel anyway, then that's all. Then I'm not really, you know, covering other stories. So yeah. Okay guys, time for that point of the update again. So this month we have M&M chocolate bar, which what I'm assuming is I'm just getting kind of like standard chocolate M&Ms, but like the chocolate from it's just in bar form. and I have no idea why they wouldn't, you know, decide to bring this over to the UK, because I think M&M's sell well here. So yeah, right, this was like I said, I filmed a previous update for the January one before I got really sick, but like in that I had like different types of M&Ms, and like, you know, they're all gone now. But so like this was supposed to be a follow-up thing because I bought them both at the same time, but like, hey, at least I got something for this month now. So it's kind of crumbled a bit. It did kind of get a little bit smashed in my bag on the way home on the train, but like it's sort of like just a solid M&M's bag. Well, I'm not having that piece. Piece just dropped on my carpet, but yeah, it just looks like solid chocolate bar. I think it's got M&M's going through it. I'm trying to find a piece that clearly has M&M's showing. Like, yeah, like you can kind of make out there's a yellow one there in his head. It's not just like glare or anything, but like, yeah, like the red M&M's kind of printed onto the actual chocolate bar, like that. But I have to say the M&M's aren't showing as predominantly as on the wrapper. But anyway, just see what it's like. Like I said, it's pretty much M&M's, but in chocolate bar form. Is M&M's Nestle? No, I think it's its own thing, but it tastes very much like Nestle chocolate to me, like having a lot of it in one go. But it's pretty much just M&M's chocolate, but like I guess it's a reverse M&M, because it's like it's the shells are on the inside of the chocolate now, and I'm fine with that. Like, I liked M&M's as it was, so it's not bad. I think I prefer these over a bag of M&M's, because I feel like you get more in like this chocolate bar than you do with all the individual M&M's in the bag. But yeah, it's not bad. It's pretty nice. Better than a couple of the M&M's I had for January, I'll tell you. But yeah, depends if I want to do that again. Probably not. But yeah, so I really enjoy that. And right, so there's going to be a really big tonal shift in this video now, and I sort of wanted to save this for last, just so I can basically say I am going to be talking about a very sensitive subject, and I know a lot of people are sort of uncomfortable about hearing this subject, don't want to talk about it necessarily, and that's fine. So if you personally feel uncomfortable listening, discussing, talking about suicide, then please exit the video now. I will not have a go at you. I will not blame you. I will completely understand if you want to stop watching. So once again, if you are uncomfortable with the topic of suicide and you don't want to talk about it at all, then leave the video now, because yeah, it's not going to be a fun topic. But yeah, so a thing happened in January. A friend of mine from university called Callum decided to take his own life by essentially overdosing on morphine, and I'm not gonna lie, it's really, you know, it really did shake me quite a bit, and like I am still having a little bit of trouble really believing it, but and I guess I'm just talking here just because I want to vent about it a little bit and just, it is a real tragedy to hear that anyone would feel like, that there's no hope, like they have to, do something like this. And I want to apologise the amount of cuts I'm making in this bit just because I find it difficult to formulate what I'm trying to say here. It's just a really horrible situation, and just, you've really got to focus on like avoiding just thinking about like the what ifs of the situation though, but like it's just so, there's just so many thoughts about it of just like what could have been done and all that, and like I know you shouldn't, I'm really gonna miss Callum because he was a really amazing guy. Like, it sounds really cliche to say this, but like you wouldn't think about it like him being like that just because it, like, like you like what does like, I'm not like, there's like a stigma, a stereotype attached to this. Like, it's just someone who's always alone, and either they're always not in a good place. But like, there were so many friends of his there. There were so many people that really loved him, and like, and he was just so young, like he's like, there was just so much ahead of him in life. Like, he could have done it all, and just like this guy, he had his entire life ahead of him. Like he, again, it's so cliche to say that, but like he was a really smart guy. He could have done pretty much anything with his life, and like I feel honoured to have known Callum. Like, I really do. I just can't believe it still that he's gone. It was just this really great guy and an amazing friend, and like was always there and always willing to help those who needed it, and like I just I miss him, and I just want to say it's time to give a message to everyone who's still watching this, and just want to say, if you're ever thinking about this, if you're ever considering taking your own life, then please talk to someone. It doesn't matter who, just talk to someone. Like, it can be a family member, it can be a friend, it can be a doctor, your counsellor, whatever. Just talk to them, please. Just, okay, I just want to say this to everyone that's still watching right now. Like, whatever you think of yourself, of your life, of everything, somebody out there loves you. There's people in this world who care about you so much. Like, you are important. All of you. You're so special and great, and just each and every one of you is your own unique, special person, and you're gonna do amazing things with your life. You can do such incredible things. You are important. And there are people who do genuinely love and care for you. And again, if you ever feel like so desperate, like there's no way out of your life, please talk to these people. And I know you might have heard this all before, but life does get better. It can always get better. There's just, please reach out. Like I said, nobody expected this to happen. And if you're having these kind of thoughts, some people in your lives may not know. So please, we will help you. Just know you are indeed loved. Okay? So, thanks for watching, guys, and see you later.